actor, and he had already proved that with films like Heather. So when he has taken up a Telugu remake Arjun Reddy, people were anticipating that what made Shahid take up this film. Since I have already watched the Telugu film, I am here to discuss the story of Kabir Singh. The story revolves around Shahid's character. Shahid is seen as a young rebel in this film. So he'll be doing his fourth year MBBS in a college. He is like a very brilliant student, but he gets into a trouble because of his anger management issues. There is one point of time that he goes into a very deep trouble that he is asked to get expelled from the college if he does not apologize to the principal. But as usual, he is very stubborn and he decides to get out of the college. This is when he sees Preeti. Preeti character is played by Kiara Advani. So he in this movies, along with the heroine's character also is given some importance. So Kiara also must. I anticipate that she'll be doing a good job. So yeah, the moment he sees Preeti, he falls in love with her. So the first announcement that he does is Shahid goes to each and every class in the college and tell them that please all the first, second and third year students, please leave Preeti. You still get more girls in college, but she's mine. Please don't look at her. This is the announcement he makes. Seeing all these situations, Preeti is quite shocked and scared of Shahid's character because she's innocent, she's a first year and she does not know what the senior is doing to her. But soon she understands the true love he is having for her, and she also reciprocates her feelings. Shahid also takes classes for her privately, and soon they both start living together. They have some set of friends who help them with all their romantic journey. This is when they start falling in love with each other so much. Soon Shahid ends his fourth year and he has to return back as a surgeon to some other place. So he goes as a training, I guess, to Mussoorie. So after he leaves back to Mussoorie, Kaira is alone in college and they both are unable to tolerate the long distance relationship. They both try to meet each other as much as possible, and 3 years of Kera somehow goes, and she also completes her MBBS. This is when things take a toll because Kyra's family, they are bit narrow-minded, and they are quite skeptical about their acceptance of Shahid into their family. However, Shahid's love for her gives her faith, and she also thinks that no matter what comes to her, she will stand by Shahid and they will take their love forward. So things are going well. So one day Shahid will come to meet Kaira at Kaira's place. This is when they both gets a little bit intimate, which is seen by which is seen by Kaira's father. He gets very angry seeing that because he knows that Shahid is not of their caste and he is not ready to accept their relationship. So immediately he beats Shahid and sends him out of the house. Kaira was quite shocked, but she tries to tell her father about her love, but her father is adamant and is not ready to accept. This is when Shahid gets really angry. So he goes and tells Kaira that if you really love me, if you really love me, within 6 hours you have to come back to me. Leave your family. You just come back to me. I don't want to listen to anything else. You have to come back to me. This is what he says. But what about the case of Kiara? She is scared of her parents. She loves them, and it is not easy decision for a girl to leave her family and comes to a guy. No matter how much she loves him, it is not an easy decision to take. However, Kabir will not listen to her and he'll go to his house. He gets very angry that his Preeti is not coming to him, so he'll go get fully drunk. He takes some drugs or something at home and he just sleeps. He will just sleep. He'll not care for what is happening in the world. So this is when Kiera comes to the house. He will beg both Kiera's family to somehow help, but no one will listen to her. And since out of there's no choice, Kiera's father also says that he will commit suicide if Kiera doesn't take this marriage forward. So out of no choice, Kiera finally accepts and she gets married. The next day, Kabir, that is Shahid, gets up and he gets shocked. He will not understand what is happening around him. He didn't expect that this marriage will happen. Immediately he goes to Kira's house and he tells her, "You just come to me. You don't have to be here. This marriage will cost nothing. You just come to me." He tries to tell her. He gets beaten up by Kira's family and Kira also refuses to come to him. So this is when the life takes a turmoil and he becomes mad and crazy. He is not able to forget Kira. Even though he joins in a private hospital as a surgeon, he gets addicted to drugs, smoking, drinking. So he gets addicted to every bad that is possible to make him forget Preeti. I think it will be around 1.5 year or one. I think it will be around 6 months or something, but he will not be able to forget her. So after thinking all this, his friends also tell him that you have to come out of this. Preeti is not your only life, but he will not listen. This is when he sees a movie actor and he will start a no strings attached relationship with her. But even then, that does not change. Soon the actor falls in love with him and he says that my love is only for Preeti and I'm not going to love you. Soon that girl also leaves him, so he will be all alone again. I think the main reason Shahid has taken this character is that the depth in the character. It has different kinds of emotions. It has love, it has anger, it has hatred, it has each and everything. The actor who played this role, Vijay Devarkonda in Telugu, got so many awards for this role, and I expect that Shahid also does a great job with this film. Since the same director Sandeep also directed the same film, I expect that the magic of Arjun Reddy repeats the same here. And one more plot twist I forgot to mention is there is one point of time where in the hospital, since he is doing all the operations by drinking and all, so one day the hospital authorities will come to know that he is doing all the operations by drinking. So they will take this case to the police, and soon his medical degree will be cancelled temporarily. So again he's back to square one and he'll get mad. This is when he sees Preeti again in his life. He sees that she's pregnant now, and he goes to her and she tells him that, "Why did you come to me?" Then he thinks that she got pregnant with her husband, but Preeti tells him, "The day after you left, the day I got married, I left my husband. I cannot live with him, and this is your baby. See, you have to come out of your anger management and I'll be with you." Soon they both reconcile and they'll be happy ever after.